This is going to be a fun one to watch and watch again. Let's do it right now. There's Archie Manning, his good buddy Mac Brown. Cooper was on hand as well, but all the hype when it came to the quarterbacks, it was on Bo Wallace. Well, Bo, meet a big-time defense. That's Steve Edmond. Edmond gets his big old body in there. Stay up, big boy. Stay up. Oh, look at the young man going over the top. Bo Wallace said, we didn't see that at East Mississippi Community College.
He just slid right under that thing. But watch the balance to stay up. It's a nice move.
The cutback.
Right on, boy.
Oh, and then you got to hurt somebody. You got to hurt somebody. And Steve Edmond does that. Manny Diaz, I'm loving it. Second defensive touchdown for Texas since Diaz took over that Texas defense. The other one, Carrington Bindum against Texas A&M. And then at this point, Bo Wallace is saying, what is going on? Texas starts bringing that pressure, Chris.
We talked about it in the pregame. That will hurt not only a running back, but a quarterback. Is that pressure coming the outside, gets you outside of your comfort zone. It did that for Bo Wallace.
That was second down with Brandon Moore taking Wallace down. And on 3rd and 16, that's Jackson Jeffcoat. You're done. Still 7-0 Texas as the defense helping out to preserve what the defense started. That momentum play that Manny talked about. But Ole Miss had a chance to take momentum away. This is a 3rd and 17. That's Corvick Neat, 30 yards for the first down. We go into the second quarter, and Randall Mackey, last year's quarterback, showing the speed. We got a ball game here, Ahmad.
Yeah, and just once again, that 3rd and 17 leads to points. If you prevent that big play, maybe you get away there without anything.
I thought this was a huge play here. This sets up the Marquise Goodwin touchdown. First play of the drive. David Ash essentially turns a sack into an 8-yard pickup from DJ Johnson. Then on 1st and 15,
wow.
He doesn't get touched. All right, okay, one guy touches him. White House to the house. President Barack Obama, that one is for you. The Marine doesn't like it too much, though, Chris.
No, and I hope someone tells that Marine, did you know that he just ran in the Olympics for our country and he was at the White House yesterday? I wonder how prideful that guy would feel if he knew that information.
He was there representing USA track. 69-yard touchdown for Marquise Goodwin. The longest touchdown for Texas so far this season, the longest rush of his career. Bo Wallace, you think you can run the triple option there? Look at that. Kenny Vaccaro does what Kenny Vaccaro does, Ahmad Brooks.
Well, you just watch him. He's looking to his outside right, and all of a sudden he says, oh, Kenny Vaccaro. Too late there,
the missile.
Hey, Adrian Phillips had some hits even before that. And after that, Barry Brunetti comes back. He's in at quarterback. It was a battle to see who would be the guy at quarterback this season for Ole Miss. And look at that, Dante Moncrief is slippery. Sophomore on the sophomore, and Quandre Diggs. That's a touchdown. Or is it? You look at the replay, they get this one right, Chris?
I think they did. It was very, very close. Probably could have gone either way, but it looks like his cleat did touch the white.
So big break. You're thinking 3rd and 18. Here we go. Far short of the first down. But a mistake horse collar there from Jordan Hicks. That's a first down Ole Miss.
And he gets injured on the play as well, so double whammy there for number 3, a leader of this defense.
Little hip issue for Jordan Hicks. He did not return. Bring the pressure on 2nd and 10. Bo Wallace ain't going anywhere. There's Alex Okafor. That's a sack. And then on the very next play, Okafor gets in the backfield yet again.
Well, that's what happens, guys. When you bring that pressure on the 3rd down conversions, they didn't do that, and Wallace was able to sit back there. So I think Manny Diaz said, hey, let me just keep bringing guys and not give this quarterback time to go through his reads.
Huge, because it leads to 3 points instead of 7, and it lets David Ash go back to work. Got some help from Marquise Goodwin?
He did, but he also got protection from that offensive line. He was able to stand in that pocket tall and make that throw.
Very next play, it was Malcolm Brown for 3 yards. After that, it's DJ Grant. And for the first time since Texas went on the road for the first time last season, DJ Grant with the touchdown. Had 3 in that game against UCLA. There's one there to make it 24-10. Quandre Diggs waiting for the big play, and he makes it. Back-to-back games with an interception, and Quandre is looking for a little more.
Well, you know when he gave up that big catch to Moncrief, he couldn't wait to get another chance. He redeems himself here with that interception.
So there's 2 early picks for the Texas defense. Would it lead to points? Well, every time they've had a turnover this season, it has ended up with points. David Ash working to fit it into a very small window there to Mike Davis. There would be more. You got to finish off. Joe Bergeron. Oh, big Joe Bergeron getting down to the 2-yard line. 2 plays later, Ryan Robertson. Robo with the touchdown. So we have a tight end and a fullback catching touchdowns. That is kind of what it's all about. And the Brian Harsin Major Applewhite offense, at least going back to their days. His days, Brian Harsin of Boise State. Marquise Goodwin, he continues to be elusive. Got a lot of touches. There weren't a lot of touches for him in the early portions of this game. And of course, you're going to pull out the Statue of Liberty. Malcolm Brown, there's that physicality among.
Yeah, they ran like two tough backs tonight. And if you put Alabama on their jersey, you'd say, oh, look at the Alabama tough running backs. But tonight, Texas was just the team that was tougher.
We do not mention the names of the victims, so the Ole Miss defender will remain nameless. DJ Monroe, third
that.
red zone touch. Where's DJ? Where's DJ?
I love it.
There's DJ.
Because that's my DJ.
All of these touchdowns for DJ in the red zone, they've all been with yards after contact. It's 38-10, but a big play. Manny Diaz doesn't like this. Dwayne Aquina doesn't like that. That's a touchdown. Dontre Moncrief, he is gone for the score.
He's a good wide receiver. He's tall, but he's more elusive than you'd think, and that was a great job of adjusting to that ball.
Yeah.
Moncrief, 75 yards, makes it 38-17 screen pass. Joe Bergeron, I liked it at the time. He whopped 3 Ole Miss defenders, but that also took him out of the game.
Yeah, and Ahmad has talked in the past, when you become a veteran, you look for contact. It's just tough. There's such a fine line there because you don't know when you're going to sustain an injury like Bergeron did on that play.
Once again, once again, Mike Davis. The magic is back for number 1.
Well, he gave him a shot. He put it out there, and Mike Davis said, hey, I'm going to go make a play. If Moncrief and Ole Miss can do it, I'll go up and make a play too.
And there you have it, Malcolm Brown, 5 yards. Lower the boom. Texas with the lead, 44-17. Malcolm Brown, 21 carries, 128 yards. But there's Bo Wallace. I guess we don't count out Bo Wallace. It's a first down. Then Jeff Scott. Little guy. Is that him? Is it missed tackles? What happens here, Mom?
Well, this young man could just flat out fly. He's from the Florida area, and if you know anything about those kids, they have world-class speed. But he ran that touchdown without his shoe. That is amazing to me.
Al Golden's probably like, how did we miss out on that guy?
David Ash, Jackson Shipley, relatively quiet for Jackson Shipley, but I'm sure once you go back to the game tape, you're going to see him. Some key downfield blocks. He's become very feisty in that category. Pump fake for Ash. He's just getting it over fingertips. And Mike Davis is just feeling good. Hello, 100 yards. Davis does that, 5 catches, 124. And there is the touchdown. Now you got to add the special teams as well.
Yeah.
Michael Thompson, this dude's a demon. For the 3rd time in his career, he's only a sophomore, a true sophomore at that. He's got 3 blocked punts, but special teams cannot follow after that. Nick Jordan, a little outside, 37 yards, no good. He's still 52-24, 3rd and 8. Oh, Diggs, does he do it again?
It's just a great jump on the ball. He knew what was coming, and he got the pick there.
You can't throw those out routes late. You know that, Ahmad.
Career interception, number 7. That ties him in the Texas record books. Moving up with Quentin Jammer's older brother. There is Malcolm Brown's 2nd touchdown of the game, and then the special teams. This has been a kickoff unit that was stingy. 12.6 yards per return coming into this game. That's all they allowed. But we got a playmaker. We have a playmaker, and Ole Miss taking it 100 yards. Special teams touchdown by Jalen Walton. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. Coachable moment, though. Coachable moment. 3rd and 5. Texas once again lethal on the 3rd down conversions. And David Ash going to Marquise Goodwin. Yeah, that's not going to work. I just went to the White House. Jet lag. You got it at 10:30 last night. That's afterburners right there for Marquise Goodwin. Another touchdown, and Marquise pretty much getting involved in every way possible. The 66 points, the most since Texas put up 70 on Colorado in the 2005 Big 12 championship. The most points for a Mack Brown Texas team ever in a true road environment.
Great statement made by Texas on the road. The question coming in was how they were going to do, not just on their first road game, but playing in an SEC environment.